So I've done this video a few times before, but I figured I would do it one more time, or at least a little update, because you guys keep asking me, or at least a couple of you do. I guess the video that I've done before isn't showing up on anyone's feeds or anything, but there are some changes made to the studio, so I guess I could show those off. For one, the desk is new. Me and a buddy at work made this out of basically 2 pieces of plywood, and then I put about 9 coats of clear coat on it. And it's just a real solid table. And I put these cabinets under there, but they were very echoey. You could probably hear the change in my tone of my voice by just going down there. So I soundproofed them. I'm not finished yet, but it's a solid table. This is my seat, obviously, where pretty much all of the magic happens. But anyway, before we get to there, I'll show you guys real quick behind all of this is my gym. You know, when I work out, I actually have to just move some things around a little bit, but I usually work out at the gym, but it's helpful to have all that stuff. But anyways, so this is my seat here, and usually I just come here and come up with all my ideas. This is basically where I come to get inspiration. So a lot of times I'll just play with knives or look at different videos, or just mess around with different things, draw different things in my sketchbooks or whatever. Some of you guys saw this pre-drawing for the Hard City t-shirts that are coming out this year. Probably I'm shooting for 5,000 subscribers or another year, so I don't know, we'll see. And then we have the main logo, which is going to be this guy here. So anyway, that is that. Let me just do that real quick and show you the actual t-shirt design. And that's pretty much going to be it right there for the hoodies and the t-shirts, thermals. Not sure how raindrops is going to be incorporated. This is still just phase 1 of it. I think minor tweaks are coming. My artwork gets very crazy sometimes, but I have a couple things around here, and the big one's out in the living room now, still not finished. But anyways, this is a dog skull. I have a history with a dog I used to have named Angel, who was murdered and killed. So this kind of symbolizes him. And then I kind of came up with this cartoon idea, and I was going to film it we'll talk about that in a second. But the idea of the cartoon is he's basically a guy who dies, and he comes back to life, and he wants to be a dog, and he finds his dog's skull, or a dog skull, I don't know yet, and he puts it on his head. It's a cartoon, and he's walking around with this dog skull, but the dog skull doesn't have ears, so he ends up finding these bunny ear things, like the ones that go on your head, like a headband. Yeah. And so he's got bunny ears on. He wants to be a dog, a real dog, so bad. And, anyway. So that's the story behind the bunny ear thing. And then I got this book for the t-shirt designs. I'm not sure if this is going to be the main one or that one yet. Which one's going to be only 100 of them made? Or is this going to be something like a one-off design? The one-off design is probably going to be stuff like that. Very intricate. I'll go over there and show you. Very much like, alright, if you have that on a t-shirt, you're probably going to pay several $100s for it, and no one else will have it. So that's what the one-offs are all about. On a quality t-shirt, mind you. Not just like some piece of cotton from Walmart. So, and you're basically paying for me to draw on it. But anyways, I talked about this in the live feed. I just figured I'd make a video. So anyway, that's the, what is this thing? Oh, the 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina Edition. It's been great. I love it. And then over here, we have a tripod. That is the Joby tripod, this thing. It's pretty awesome, actually. Tripod. I use that for the camera. That's just when I want to listen to some tunes. The thing's pretty loud. Then this here is where for the podcast, and also where all the audio comes from in most of my videos. Not all of them. Sometimes I just use the audio from what the Rode mic picks up, which is pretty good usually. And here, since I do have everything soundproof, I'm working on something else for the backdrop, guys. I'm not happy with that at all. I'm just worried about my voice going this way, so that's why I have this, and that's like a makeshift kind of deal. It works very well, because what happens in this room is my voice travels and it echoes off the corners of the wall, and you know, I started figuring things out after a while. But this is the Blue Yeti mic. Very good budget friendly mic. The boom arm is super cool. It's a lot of cool. It's fun, you know, it's fun to have this thing. And it's got the shock mount and all that. This is sold separate, so you got to buy that. The boom arm is really cool to have, and it just looks awesome. And then these are the professional studio monitors by Sony. I believe there's a 50 or there's a, MDR 7506. These are like the best ones they make. Everybody who does podcasts will tell you. I mentioned the computer. There's my hard drive for it under there. I use a Western Digital 2 terabyte. 2 terabytes in that bad boy. Pretty much all of my video files go in there in archives, and just anything that I film goes in there pretty much. And I use the computer's power for everything else, and for everything else besides apps or whatever, go through that. The camera is Old Faithful here. I've had it I love it. I'm just using my phone now so I could show you this. Some of you already know and seen it, but this is the Canon M50. It's a Rode mic. I have a small rig on it. My screen's all dirty from touching it. And then I put this little bolt on the side for, if I could get it to focus, there we go. I did this myself just to give it a little bit of, so this thing doesn't break. If you drop it, you don't want to drop it on this guy. And so basically, it's like when you're riding a street bike, you know, you have those things that stick out for the plastics. It's the same concept. So that's the Canon M50. It's an awesome camera. Really is a cool little camera. It's very light. I'm getting a new lens in like probably a month. So I'm looking forward to the wide angle lens. Can't wait. I keep the rag right here. This is a Benchmade microfiber, and I use that to clean the lens. This is on a Ranger tripod. It's probably the best budget-friendly tripod I could find. For, you know, it has the top ball and everything locks nicely. It's well built, honestly, very well built. It comes with a selfie stick, so you know, I could just use this and attach it to the camera and be holding the camera, and it's really simple. There's a dog's bed. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the studio. And I spend a lot of time here. Got some knives over here, a little mini fridge. some books, and you know, oh, the lighting. This thing, I need to get a new one. This is just a box light. It's okay. I mean, I guess. This is generally the mood in here, though. Just like this. So I just come in here and chillax. I'm either like watching a movie, listening to music, and just drawing stuff, coming up with different ideas, writing them down in my journals or in my field notes or my computer, my phone, whatever's around at the time. This is for the podcast. This is my reference pad. I like to keep talking points and stuff right in front of my face, or I basically will forget what I'm talking about and sidetrack. So I come up with a little bit of a plan now, and things are getting a little bit more restructured, and it's fun to have so many supporters now too, and people that believe in what you're doing. So it's pretty neat. And I thought you guys would like to see how I come up with all this stuff, and especially my original artwork, which is not to be stolen, hopefully. So, you know, I'm really working on getting Hard City Raindrops into an LLC. You know, so that's happening soon, probably within the next week or two, because that's the brand. That's the one. Like, I kind of thought about it for a while. I'm like, am I gonna stay with that? Is that it? And it's just kind of like, that's the name, man. It sticks. Everybody seems to like it. It's very original. No one else has it. You can Google it, and the only thing you're gonna come up with is me. So I feel I got a sense of pride from that, and I'm very proud of it, because, you know, Billy Toxic is another name of mine too, which is probably going to get licensed at one point, because I've had Billy Toxic for years, but and that's kind of like my pen name, but I just kind of switched everything up lately. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of the artwork, the name, and everything, and what else is going on. Oh, so next week also I wanted to do the live feed. I did a live feed last week, or I'm sorry, yesterday, and it was okay. Guys, I really had a bad Charlie horse, and I was like, I wanted to get off camera so bad. It was killing me. It was killing me, and my leg was in so much pain for some reason. It still does hurt, and it's been like the second time I've had them, and all I do is freaking drink water, so I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, I had a Charlie horse. It sucked. Next week on Friday, I'd really like to do the same thing, so please let me know in the comments if you can be there. Or if Friday is not a good day, let me know. Maybe I'll do a Saturday night, maybe a Sunday afternoon. I want to do a live feed and engage with you guys as much as possible. If you don't mind, go to my Instagram page. I'll leave the link below. That's Hard City Cafe, or the Hard City Raindrops Instagram. There's two of them. Follow me on Twitter at hardcity_will. Snapchat is BillyToxic70. Or is it 99? Oh, Billy Toxic 99, sorry. So I'll leave all those links and stuff in the description. I'm just looking for better ways to engage with my subscribers. So if anybody you guys can help me out, give me some pointers on that stuff, I would be appreciated. Just hope you enjoy the quick little video, and that's it. See you guys next time. Peace.